Throughout the life cycle of every PEG project, there are several major milestones that we like to celebrate with our investors and the community. But what our stakeholders may not always see is the extensive processes and procedures that take place behind the scenes to bring these milestones to fruition. Wednesday mornings are reserved for investment committee, arguably one of the most important meetings that we have at our firm.
Welcome to investment committee.
The purpose of our investment committee is to bring together our most experienced and senior individuals to basically vet the deals.
That's a great way to utilize some of the existing.
Really what happens is we set up a business plan or a thesis around a strategy, and we assign a portfolio manager to that strategy.
We've got a lot of interest in that.
And they're responsible for finding deals that fit into that business plan.
Typically, when one of our portfolio managers brings an investment to our investment committee, they have done preliminary work. They've gone out to the site, they've researched entitlements and zoning situations with the city. At that point, our portfolio manager brings the investment to the investment committee as a stage 1 review, which is our first review of our 4-stage review process.
Today we're going to talk about very opportunistic conversion opportunities.
Investment committee is a very active and collaborative debate. It is often very lively with strong opinions.
I'm from the perspective of looking at deals and trying to be creative to make deals work. Because it's unique, it's niche. And Craig, he's looking at it from where's the risk, where's the financial risk, where's our exposure to our investors.
Lauren, what do you envision the capitalization looking like?
Someone like Andrew is looking at these investments through the lens of compliance, conflicts.
Have you considered the consent that we're going to need?
It's really easy for one particular member, usually me, to think a deal's so sexy and they fall in love with it.
So that approval process is meant to weed out the opinions or their biases, right?
All in favor, say aye.
To pursue a deal, it has to be unanimous. So if one, dissenting member says, no, I don't agree with this, then we don't do the deal.
Look, here's the way to think about this, okay?
As the deal moves through the process of receiving its 4 phases of approval, we bring in our subsidiary companies. And this is where our vertical integration becomes advantageous for us. We take our development team, our construction management team, we can take in our property management team, we take in our debt team, our asset management team, and through that process of everybody vetting a deal and looking at it from their lens, we make sure that we're making great investment decisions.
And even after a project is open and it's operational, it really doesn't end there.
That same team is responsible for executing on the business plan after that vote is approved. And it really is a cradle to grave type mentality. That continuity and that control that puts around the investment process brings a lot of value to the investment.
Why do we do this? We do this with the investors in mind. Ultimately, it's about managing risk and creating the best possible return for the investors.